Plates ready? This is Food School, Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Want to feel amazing, love the way you look in the mirror, and perform your absolute best in the gym, at work, and in life? You're definitely in the right place. Food. It's you. It builds every single cell of you. And if there is one thing every human being must master, it's food. Because at the very least, eating, you do it every day, several times a day, every single day. You might as well get good at it. I'm your host, Shurina from Create Yourself That Today, your personal nutritionist and plate watcher, your diet guide and explorer, your fat loss coach and food inspector. And just someone with a lot of passion and obsession and curiosity for healthy food, healthy diets, nutrition, optimized human performance, everything and absolutely anything you put in your grocery shopping cart, your fridge, on your plate, and in your mouth. It's my business. Food School, on a mission to help you eat better daily.
It's the last time I talk about food. It's the last time I talk about food.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. So, what did you start yesterday? Did you start a new healthy eating, healthy living experiment? Care to share? I would love to hear about that. But besides that, so what's coming this week? Today we will talk about ketogenic diets specifically, as you probably already know from the title. We will talk about keto done right, or how to do a keto diet to accelerate your fat loss, to work through weight loss plateaus, to improve gut health, heart health, hormonal health, to decrease inflammation levels, increase alkalinity, you increase your energy levels and improve your sleep quality. Basically, how to do keto to make your health better, not just to lose a couple of pounds of water and glycogen, wondering why did your fat loss stop? Besides that, tomorrow we're going to talk about autophagy, or self-eating of the cells, or the mechanism but underneath all the anti-aging processes in your body. It's the process of the cell eating itself, eating old parts that don't work, and it's the mechanism that is necessary, absolutely necessary, to make you look younger, to keep you robust and capable. So we will talk about the recent book Metabolic Autophagy tomorrow. Then on Thursday we will talk about the science of nutrition labeling, the origins and evolution of nutrition facts labeling. Does smart label have the smarts to inform the modern consumer? 5 misleading label claims. USDA on GMO labeling law still on track but a little behind. What actually makes food healthy? And what will the new nutrition facts panel say to consumers? So stay tuned. On Friday we will talk in depth and in detail about planning your weekly meals to stay on track with your nutrition and to make as less decisions as possible to eat the healthiest. And guys, meal planning is one of the top strategies to improve your healthy eating behaviors. When you have a plan, you much more likely to stick with that. And when you don't have a plan, well, no plan is a plan to fail, guys. Let me just say this. And besides that, I'm starting my fast today. I've already started it yesterday, so it's going to be a 3-day fast. That's my thing to start in April. And then I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, so if you hear something weird in my voice, don't be alarmed. That's just me feeling under the weather a bit. That's going to be done probably after my fast, or even sooner than that. So today, keto done right. And I'm going to be reading you most of the time from my blog that I'm going to link in the show notes, and where you can find all the details about how to do keto the right way. obviously, this episode is for people who don't really like to do a lot of reading or don't have time for that, but have some time commuting or doing something else to listen to this podcast episode. So keto done right, the smart way, the dumb way, and it's not the only way. Reading. I've been keto for 6 years now. Oh boy, how it changed. How keto world changed. How my way of doing it changed. How much I've learned. At the moment of writing this, I'm actually already done with this. I'm finishing my first long break from keto, a whole month when I'm nowhere near keto diet. I'm doing a whole month on fruit. I don't think you can get much further from keto and whole foods than eating only fruit. Whole foods primarily, fat and protein almost non-existent, no animal products with some celery juice, raw mushrooms, vegan protein, and spirulina in the mix from time to time. That is all I'm eating for a month. Really needed a break from animal protein and animal fat, from all the fat, too much butter, too much cheese and yogurt, even too much fatty fish and avocados. These past few months, including more saturated fats and dairy in my diet, did not feel good at all. I should have known better. All the evidence, mostly from experience of other people, there are just no good studies at the moment comparing one keto diet to another keto diet. There is no money in it or world-saving problems to solve. All the evidence shows that eating too many saturated fats, even from pastured animals, does not do a body good. Too much animal protein daily also does not work for longevity, long-term health. Too much dairy, even the best quality dairy, doesn't work for many people. Specifically cow's dairy. Sheep and goat dairy seems to be better, but even then I wouldn't recommend anyone to make it a big part of their diet. And especially we women, we definitely do not thrive on a lot of animal protein and saturated fats diets. Our hormones get out of balance faster and everything starts feeling off. I get approached by many people telling me they want to do keto, but they're concerned about either health, heart health, mostly guys, or hormonal health, mostly women. Everyone wants the weight loss, metabolic health, low blood sugar, stable high energy levels, great mental performance, emotional stability and peace of mind, no cravings, and much better hunger control, physical fitness, and good muscle tone. And there is a way to have all of that, but first, it's going to be slightly or a lot different from person to person. Gut microbiome, digestive health, and health history plays a huge role. Second, there is a smarter way to do it based on the evidence and our best health research from all areas of health science, not just research from keto community. And there is a dumber way to do it based on wishful thinking that macros is all that matters and you can eat all the calories and all the fat you want. So that was the dumb way. Before I give you my best personal professional experience-based advice on keto done right that will increase your chances of not having to deal with keto flu, low energy levels, carb binges and cravings, fat loss plateaus, hormonal problems, skyrocketing cholesterol levels, and increased inflammation. Before that, I want to share a few thoughts of mine that might change the way you think about keto or about any diet. There is no long-living population that follows a keto diet for life. Thought number one. The only indigenous naturally keto population on Earth is probably Inuits, and they are not long-living or the healthiest and fittest people. The rest of tribal living populations that still exist, more or less untouched by modern civilization, eat somewhat paleo diet with most calories still coming from carbohydrates, of course not refined ones, tubers, some fruit, nuts and seeds, grasses, honey, etc. Plants tend to be a more reliable source of nutrients compared to hunted game, with occasional wild game and protein fat binges from very occasional larger animals. So Huffington Post, quote, "In fact, data collected over many decades showed that coronary artery disease is common in Greenland's Inuit population. Heart disease is as frequent or even more so among native northern populations as it is for other populations. Strokes are particularly common, and life expectancy overall was found to be about a decade shorter among native populations. That we are talking about Inuits and their heart health and lifespan. All blue zones people from areas across the globe living the longest, are not on a keto diet. Thought number 2. Read between the lines of all keto testimonials, positive or negative. Most keto success stories start from eating a crappy processed food diet or a diet with a lot of poor quality animal products, too much protein, too much acidic food, or a diet high in lectin containing pro-inflammatory plant foods and a lot of dairy. It all starts from there, basically from a crappy diet to keto. And then give me a second, trying to read my own post. Well, it all starts from there to a keto diet with all of that removed. And then also, I often hear from people going from keto to that suboptimal diet, telling everyone that without keto, all their problems return. Was it really keto that did the magic? Quote unquote, magic. Well, you know what? When I eat processed foods, I feel like crap too, but my fruit months gave me no such problems. No, it decreased my blood sugar levels a lot. The quote from one of the keto blogs. However, I do intentionally get out of ketosis for about 2 months every year. I time this around the holidays so that I can enjoy all the food celebrations that start with Thanksgiving and culminate with New Year's. Doing this allows me to not just fully enjoy the holidays with friends, family, but the added protein carbs allow me to build muscle and strength. However, not long after upping my carbs protein, I start to feel pain in my joints again. My comment, was it really about carbs and proteins per se, or the nature of them, meaning all these holiday foods? My belly starts to get bloated, that's again from the blog. Heartburn returns, energy fluctuates, food cravings come back. So, I guess details matter like a lot. What one eats on a keto diet or any other diet might not be the problem of the diet, but of the way one does it. Thought number 3. Foods matter. Timing matters. Food combining matters. Isolated nutrients do not act the same as whole foods do. Different animals have different metabolisms and blood profiles. Do not fall for animal studies proofs. Some foods might be great by themselves, but combined with other foods might be a disaster. Like all whole fruit diet might cause zero problems. I'm not saying it's sustainable long term, but combined with lots of animal foods, high fat content of the diet, and you get a disaster. So this is me talking about foods on different diets and how it's not usually that the diet causes any problem with for people, but the way they do it. So again, there is a smart way to do it and there is a dumb way to do it, right? So, and the next one is the list of points how to do keto the right way. So keto done right, the evidence-based recipe. So basically, this is my advice to you, my recipe from all the research, all the studies, all the books, but more importantly, from actual people I worked with who had different kinds of problems, like energy problems, or their weight loss plateaus, or they have hormonal health issues, maybe thyroid, or women's hormone, or guys' hormone, testosterone, and all this stuff, or they have gut digestive issue, or their blood lipids go through the roof. So a lot of problems might arise from switching to keto diet. And this is the way that I'm going to read you next, the way I find works the best for most people and improves all of these factors, their heart health, again, metabolic health, their gut issues, a lot of times, of course, their skin issues, their energy levels, their insulin levels, and their weight loss issues. So pay attention to this. A lot of non-starchy, colorful, but mostly green, fresh, and cooked vegetables. You should have a lot of that on keto diet. Keep animal protein in check. Focus more on fatty fish and eggs, organ meats, not muscle meat of big animals. So again, more fatty fish, more eggs, more organ meats, not some steaks or lean meats. And of course, the quality of that animal matters. Keep saturated animal fats low. Switch to predominantly plant, mono, and polyunsaturated fats, plus omega-3s from seafood. Watch quality of your food. That is important, guys. Hormones, antibiotics, pesticides, pro-inflammatory meats, not a good news for your gut and whole body health. So keep that out of your diet through choosing the best quality of foods. Avoid vegetable oils, specifically sunflower, safflower, soybean, canola, cottonseed, corn, most polyunsaturated bottled fats. Go for extra virgin olive oil and olives, avocado oil and avocados, unrefined coconut oil and coconuts, fatty fish, nuts and seeds. Whole foods are always better. Keep cow's dairy, butter and cheese including, close to zero or very low. Look into A2 dairy, no cow's dairy, meaning sheep and goat, and no animal dairy alternatives, meaning like almond dairy-like products or coconut, etc. If you need more protein for muscle building, I would suggest to still keep your animal protein to somewhere around probably 50-60 grams, and then the rest of the protein get from either plant foods or some kind of vegan plant-based, of course no sugar, protein powder. That's gonna make much better investment in your health and especially your inflammatory markers and your alkalinity and your longevity and anti-aging protocols. Keep your electrolytes, sodium, magnesium, potassium, iodine, calcium in check. Try to get the most from foods and mineral water. So vegetables are really rich in a lot of electrolytes and things like avocados, nuts, and seeds. Athletes, I highly recommend to add whole food carbs around your workout, not so much for glycogen as for your nervous and immune system recovery and support. Women, really focus on green vegetables. For sure, do regular smart carb keto breaks. Keto breaks. For optimal health, every 10-14 days, get out of ketosis with whole food paleo carbs like sweet potatoes and other tubers, especially resistant starches. Google resistant starches if you don't know what foods have it. Whole fruit, low lectin nuts and seeds, more colorful vegetables, tubers, all this you are allowed to do on keto breaks. Fasting. If there is anything you must do on any diet, daily 13-14 hour fast, 12 hours at the very least, 2-3 meals a day, no snacking. Sleep and food. Finish eating 3-4 hours before bed for proper recovery, especially to optimize brain detox through lymphatic system for better brain health, longevity, and mental performance. I hear you. You might think now, well, keto seems like no fun and a lot of work with all your rules, Angela. Guess what, guys? There is no eat as much as you want whenever you want diet. Your diet success can't be designed in a vacuum without thinking about your sleep at the time of eating, your activity levels, your overall health, your age, your gut health, your metabolic health. And I wish I could say a high-fat diet will work for everyone, but it's just not the case, even when designed the way I described above. Every diet's leader swear by their approach and want to put everyone in the same basket. When all you have is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. But one's passion for a particular way of eating, keto or vegan or paleo or or a particular training style or a lifestyle hack doesn't make it more or less suitable for you. You got to design your own evidence-based approach, and you got to be prepared for failed attempts that lead to a better way of doing things that might or might not fall perfectly into any diet theory. So this is it, guys. Again, for all the details, especially the Keto Done Right protocol and recipe, go to my blog, follow the link in the show notes, and do maybe another read of this blog, or maybe not, maybe just re-listen to this podcast episode. And if you are thinking about giving keto a try, or giving low carb diet a try, or actually any diet, a lot of these rules are needed to be applied to any diet, paleo or carnivore, or just whole food diet, maybe Whole30 or clean eating diet. So check them out, check out the blog, or listen this podcast episode, and do the diet to improve all levels of your health and fitness, guys. Not just, again, to lose a couple of pounds of water or whatever, and then getting right back to, to either a new crappy style of eating, or the same way of eating, just to see all your symptoms, all the symptoms that you don't want to see, to return. So do a lifestyle change, do it right, and reap the unlimited health and fitness and longevity and energy benefits that a properly designed lifestyle and healthy eating protocol can give to you. So this is for today, guys. Keto done right, the smart way, the dumb way, and it's not the only way. Hope you loved it. Let me know what you thought about it. Stay tuned for autophagy book, metabolic autophagy book tomorrow, and more amazing episodes the whole week. And as usual, till next time, eat better daily.